Keep it short. Don't go back in your own zone. Okay? Go directly to the net.
Yeah.
With your stick on the eggs. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Oh, that's been going on for like an hour and a half.
What's that?
That'd be a great listen.
Okay.
I pressed record on the tape, didn't I? Can you check that? I'll check it.
You're the tech guy. You're Mr. Techie.
Yeah, press. Last thing I want to do is not record. Get one down. Hi everyone and welcome to the Daily Grind Podcast Studios. My name is Colin Morgan and in studio today we have Paul Morgan. Paul, how are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Fantastic. And now if you are here, then obviously you need a business plan for your restaurant. And guess what? You've hit the jackpot. Paul, tell them why.
Well, it just so happens that my primary business is that of a business plan writer, but I have a secondary business, which is restaurant consulting. So I have two different companies, one called Plan 2 Profit, which deals with business planning, and one Plan 4 Profits that deals with restaurant consulting.
Now, not only that, you used to own restaurants as well, isn't that right?
Absolutely, yeah. I've been working in the hospitality industry for well over 3 decades. Started as a young kid working in the business, and I was, other than working as a manager of resorts, hotels, restaurants, I also owned 2 of my own restaurants.
That's fantastic. So as you can see, wealth of knowledge. Who better to write your business plan than Paul? Now, Paul, what are the key elements of a business plan?
Yeah, in 2017 and going forward, you need 5 key elements for your business plan. One is going to be an overview, which is going to explain to the reader what it is you're trying to do and how you're trying to do it. The second part is going to be a financial forecast, which is extremely important. It has to be very sophisticated and complete. The third part is your startup costs. The fourth part is going to deal with marketing. And the fifth part is who is on your team, who's helping you with the project.
Okay, now just touching on one of those, I know you mentioned the financial forecasting is the most important part. Why is that?
If someone's going to loan you money, and for the most part, that's what people are doing a business plan for, is to secure financing, whether it be from a traditional lender or be a private lender or from investors. They want to see how you make money. They want to see what your costs are. They want to see what your expenses are. They want to see what kind of income are you going to generate, and is that going to be sufficient to repay the loan?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Now, what's the process to getting a business plan done?
Yeah, with Plan to Profit, what we do is start with a discovery call. And in this part of the process, what we're actually doing is trying to really dig into the concept and try to understand exactly what your business is going to be. Because it has to be more than just an idea. It has to be something which is extremely detailed. And this is where you really win with Plan 4 Profits, in this case as a restaurant consultant, is that I can help you develop that concept and take it and make it real, make that business real.
Yeah, so it sounds like you do a lot more than just write a business plan for people.
Absolutely. I will help you develop the concept, and then from that discovery call, we then go and delve very, very specifically with the financial side. We want to identify customer counts, average spends, revenues, sales mix, cost of goods sold, labor costs, all the expenses, whether they be controllables or whether they be fixed expenses. And we want to nail down the bottom line, so it shows you that this is a business worth pursuing.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Now, how do most clients use their business plan?
Most people use it to secure financing. And working with us, because we do this on a regular basis, we know what the lenders are looking for. We know what they want to see in a business plan, and more importantly, what they don't want to see. They don't want to see fluff. They don't want to see things that are just taken from the internet. They want to know specifically about your business, and they want to know specifically about your numbers.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And now an important question I'm sure everyone's wanting to know is, what's the cost of doing all of this?
It really depends on how sophisticated the restaurant is. It could be that you're just opening up a little kiosk QSR, or it could be that you're opening up a full service restaurant with licensed facilities. You're serving liquor, wine, beer, and that gets a lot more complicated because the financial piece gets a lot more complicated. So that's why, it's like saying how much does a car cost? It depends on whether you need a Kia or whether you want to have a BMW. And so this is why we ask that you call and you can contact us and we can walk you through the process and get a better idea as to how sophisticated your plan needs to be.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So give Plan to Profit a call. They will answer all your questions and put you in the right business plan for your restaurant. Thank you so much, and we'll talk soon.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So the question is this video, is this plan or this sheet, it's going to show up on both Plan 4 and Plan 2, right? It would show up on both.
I guess it could,
Yeah,
yeah.
it would.
You
Yeah,
have
it
two.
Yeah.
It's a dual purpose, right? You mentioned